You are tuned in to the 5-Minute Signal, Mental Fortitude. I am Reese Kyle, cognitive strategist. This is not a self-help podcast. This is a tactical brief for optimizing your internal operating system. We don't do positive thinking here. We do strategic execution. 5 minutes on the clock. Let's get to work. You have close friends. You talk to your family regularly. Your relationships are intact. So why do you still feel isolated? Stanford sociologist Mark Granovetter studied this exact phenomenon and discovered something that reframes the loneliness epidemic entirely. The casual, recurring relationships most people dismiss as insignificant, your barista who knows your order, the neighbor you chat with about the weather, the gym regular you nod to every morning, the server at your usual lunch spot, are more protective against depression and social isolation than your closest friendships. These aren't weak ties, they're everyday connections, and modern life is systematically eliminating them faster than you can replace them. Remote work removed your office small talk. Self-checkout kiosks deleted your cashier interactions. Online shopping erased your bookstore browsing conversations. You're losing 30 to 50 micro-interactions per day that your brain was using to confirm you're embedded in a social network. Here's why it matters. Your nervous system doesn't just need emotional intimacy, it needs social variety. University of British Columbia researchers found that exposure to diverse, familiar faces in predictable contexts signals to your brain that you're operating within a functioning community. It's not about depth, it's about frequency and variety. When you see the same barista 5 mornings a week, your brain registers that as social stability. When your neighbor waves every time you pull into your driveway, that's a microdose of belonging. When the guy at the gym nods at you while you're both on the treadmills, your nervous system logs that as proof you're not alone. These interactions require zero emotional labor. You don't need to share your feelings or maintain the relationship outside those moments. But their absence creates a void your close friendships can't fill because they're not providing the thing your brain actually needs: predictable social variety across different contexts. The hard truth: you're not lonelier because you're bad at making friends. You're lonelier because the infrastructure that used to provide everyday connections has been replaced by systems designed for efficiency, not human contact. You work from home in isolated environments. You order groceries online and never see a cashier. You navigate with GPS and never ask a stranger for directions. You pump your own gas, check yourself out, bank through apps, and consume entertainment alone on screens. Every convenience innovation of the last 20 years has traded human interaction for speed, and your brain is paying the price. The loneliness you feel isn't about lacking intimacy. It's about lacking the dozens of low-stakes, high-frequency social signals that historically came as a byproduct of just existing in physical proximity to other humans doing the same tasks you were doing. You've been told to fix this by deepening your close relationships or making new friends. That's not the problem. The problem is your environment no longer generates the casual contact your nervous system requires to stay calibrated. Here's the actionable move. 1. Reintroduce recurring interactions with the same people in the same contexts. Go to the same coffee shop at the same time. Use the same gym. Walk the same route. Shop at the same small stores instead of rotating between whatever's convenient. Your brain doesn't care if you know these people's names. It cares that their faces show up predictably in your environment. That's the signal it needs. 2. Initiate low-stakes exchanges with service workers, neighbors, and strangers in shared spaces. Ask the cashier how their day is going. Comment on the weather with your neighbor. Acknowledge the regular at the gym. These feel insignificant, but they're micro-deposits into your social account. Your nervous system is tracking them even when you're not. 3. Choose in-person over digital whenever the friction cost is low. If the coffee shop is 2 minutes further than the drive-thru, go inside. If the grocery store is 10 minutes away instead of ordering delivery, go in person. You're not just running errands. You're feeding your brain the social variety it's been starving for. The goal isn't to make friends. The goal is to exist in environments where familiar faces show up reliably, and your presence is noticed, even briefly. Your loneliness isn't about the quality of your close relationships. It's about the quantity of your everyday ones. I'm Rice Kahl. This has been the 5-Minute Signal. Stay sharp.